Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM getting started with project management. Now what we're going to do is go through just creating a project from a project template and then just showing you what is being populated and how it was possible. And we're going to go through that in about 5 minutes. Now first, to access project management, you have the project and job section and you'll click on that. Now this will default to jobs, but if you go to hover your mouse button and click on project timeline, it will then select the stages that you have in projects. Now by default, the stages you have are draft, active, and on hold. Now this is showing the open projects, and these are the 3 status that are open. Now to change them, we can go back later, but you go in documentations to the project status stage. Now from this they have counters, which is 2 drafts, 4 active, and 0 on hold. Now when you want to create a new project, you click on the button and hover over the new, or you hover your mouse button under the plus sign and under the status you would like to start at. Now I want to start it as active, so I select that. Now I'll pop up a screen. Now at the moment I've got 2 options, but this would be the first option is to create a new project by scratch. The other option is creating a project by a template. Now create a project by a template, it's set up in the project template. Now we won't cover that right now, but I will just create a project from a template and clicked on OK. Now from that we're going to create a assign the company that's connected to, CreataCRM. And notice how it's defaulted to active. It will also bring things from the project template, like setting up an office for the client, allocation of 2 hours, and we're just going to go and save and view. Now the key things is that it brings the job templates across, meaning a project has a collection of job templates which has a collection of tasks. Now what I mean by this is here's the 3 jobs connected to that project template that we set up here, and I'm going to select it once here just to show you that you have 3 jobs in here. So we're going to go back to setting up the office for CreataCRM, and I can select the task list view, and it shows you all the collection of tasks in a nice list view. Now the great thing about this is that it has a diagram Gantt view as well. We're just going to click on the day view and move over here. And you can see here that it gives you a nice view of a Gantt with today's date, which is the first line, and all the task listing here. Now this Gantt view is there for the organizer to review all the tasks. Now it's probably defaulted by himself, who's the admin. Here you can go through and click on the people that can do the task accordingly. It could be predefined already, so you can go through and say, I'm going to assign this to user here and go through the tasks. Now to explain here, at the moment the one that is in hovered here, we can click on the twisters to move it around, but the ones in highlighted in bold, they are actually jobs, and I can right click on this and go to the job itself, and you can see a granular view of it's assigned to a user, and here's all the tasks. Go back to the project itself, and if I go to the task, I can right click and go to the task itself, and it's assigned to admin here. So you can see it's quite easy to click through, and the key thing with this is that you can actually go from quote to project, or just create a project template and assign resources as well. So for example, I can simply go to the projects and review it and press the tick box and do this as well and review the actual elements. The other things we've got to do is that from some of the other recordings itself, you can actually start timing on these jobs, and it will calculate all the projects and allocate that you've got 2 hours on here, but it will also then calculate the times actually spent on all these projects as well. Okay, we do have tickets that you have and feature requests on here, but we won't cover through this. And every time that you press has a list of all the activities in the project, so you'll have a nice view of what's going on. Now I can see here in the project here you've got 50% and 33%. It gives you a nice view of what is up to and what isn't up to. Also you can assign this section over here. For example, if I edit this section here, I can change the status to be assigned or on hold and in progress, and save and view this. go back to the jobs, the project, and see that the status is in progress. Now that's a basic overview of creating a project and managing it inside of CreataCRM. If there's any more questions, please don't hesitate to call. There's plenty of other videos and documentation about how to get started with CreataCRM. Thank you.